I'll save all my critiquing for the tier list. Whatever. All right. So we are obviously like 25 years late on this BARDOCK. This is the last tier list I had. This was when Super Vegito came out. And yes, I do think these are the top 5 DPS in the game. As far as the order, I maybe switched around, who knows? This is what I had, obviously, when it released before BARDOCK. And when BARDOCK came up, balance changes happened. Or just some characters get buffed, other characters get nerfed, yada yada, right, etc. So obviously we're gonna do tank class since BARDOCK came out for this one. This is like 3.2. Yeah, season 3.2 because the second character versus Vegito. For some characters, I'm not gonna have much to say, to be honest, right? And obviously I like to do this with y'all because y'all have different opinions than me, different experience levels than me. I would expect most of chat to play this more than I do, right? But, you know, that's also really good because, you know, you guys kind of give me hindsight on certain situations, certain characters, and etc. So I'm obviously going to say right off the bat, hit. I think I've hit him. He's never been lower than S. They buffed this man skill 1. I think this is before. I think this is during when Vegito came out. They buffed him, which is so silly because why? Hit is still one of the best technical characters in the game. Overall, I think he's still... Would it be a stretch to say he's one of the best characters in the game? I don't know, like a top 10, yeah, but I can't think of like a top 5 or 6 right now off the top, see what I did there? Anywho, yeah. Hit is still very good, man. I don't know why they buffed this skill 1. He's still annoying, he's good for backdooring, he can be annoying for just singling out a target. Obviously the problem on the other team, he can just single them out, like whoever's good at taking objectives, he can just 1v1 them, you know what I mean? Make sure they don't get to the objectives, etc. Hit is just the all-around very, very, very powerful character, I would say. So I'm obviously keeping him an S, right? I mean, because that's really the only place I will put him, realistically. Frieza, I mean, I feel like it's kind of like the last one, bottom of A, top of B, but I would probably put him at the bottom of A. Not to say he's bad or anything, but he has his uses, right? Zarbon obviously is still good. Did they nerf his like cooldowns or something? No. I think the last changes they had, not the one when BARDOCK came out, which is this one, but the one when Vegito came out, they nerfed Zarbon, but they buffed the Dory, I think, right? So, I mean, I don't think that really affected him much. I'm still gonna place him like around the A rank-ish. Top of B, bottom of A, right? Like I would realistically put him at the bottom of A. Like, he's always been good for objective, but he doesn't have much value, if I'm being honest, man. It's just this meta. It's like, I think the characters that benefit from this meta the most is obviously all the burst characters, bro. It's so insane. Yeah. So it's like, I could argue bottom of A, top of B. I mean, I don't know where y'all will place him. Yeah, if for now, I'll put him at the top of B. I'll put him at the top of B for sure because... Like I said, he has his uses, but for like niche reasons, objective. Like farming is good, sure. But like, other than that, it's like, I'm gonna rush you down if I see you. I know where you live and you're racist and it's Black History Month. So you definitely stand in B. So yeah, I'll put him there. Majin Buu. Majin Buu got buffed actually quite a while ago. I think he got buffed towards middle of season 2. But even then, like, he's usable. He's good. He's definitely better than Frieza this meta. That's for damn sure, right? I think the more melee DPS that come out, the better he is as far as like having a laning partner, because him and Broly is crazy. Him and Vegito is crazy. Obviously, him and Oob, and him realistically with anybody he could work with. But I would say personally more so with like melee DPS, just because his skill 1 CC so damn much. Don't let it be superstar, dude. He will make a whole damn bubblegum tornado around you. You will be moving negative 25 miles per hour, dude. Like miles per hour. Like, no, like legit, he's actually really good on superstar, just really good in general. But yeah, I think he's a really good solid pick. But it can be annoying to enable Vegito to team fight for longer duration, enable Trunks who already got buffed, right? Wait, Trunks got buffed on the release of Vegito, I believe, right? Not BARDOCK. Yeah. Wait, right? No. Wait, he didn't get buffed. Wait, Trunks didn't get buffed during the start of season 3. It was during... Oh, no, he got buffed when BARDOCK came out, right? Okay. Yeah, 2 buffed? Yeah, he got the cooldown. Yeah, you're right. That's what it was. He got the cooldown buff, I believe, when Vegito came out. And then he got the HP buff when BARDOCK came out, right? Yeah. Okay, that's the latest buff, is HP. So yeah, he's a lot more durable for sure. Yeah, that's what it was. He got the cooldown. Yeah, because when he got the cooldown buff, I was like, wait, I would have taken the HP buff over a cooldown because the HP would have enabled him to survive long enough to even get the cooldown resets from the kills, etc. So, okay. Fair. But yeah, like I said, Majin Buu's a solid pick. I like him this season, but there's someone I like even more than him this season, and obviously 17. Ever since this man got buffed again, I was like, I don't think there's any need, but at this point, looking at Hit getting a buff, it's like, yo, F it. Give 17 that buff. But I'll tell you this right now, dude. 17 is not, it's never been easy for me to lane against, dude. Ever. Like, especially now, more, like, since he got buffed, it's just survivability is insane. Bro's a master clickbaiter, literally. It's like, ha, I'm about to die. Nope, shield. Okay, well, I guess I'll go to hell then. But anywho, 17, I'm obviously gonna put near like Hit. Different uses. Obviously, he's so good for team fights, so good for just survivability in general, and he does have Pill. Oh my god, they buffed both this damn shields, skill 3 and his ult. 17 is so damn good, and the CC, bruh, 17 is so good. But yeah, obviously I will put 17 Hit literally just at the top of S, right? But Gotenks, I'm gonna put you right there. There's some people who still use Gotenks, but to be fair, I am not always playing in a top level lobby, so I do see a little more Gotenks than I expected, but also don't be playing in top 100 lobbies every single queue. So obviously he's not a great character, but anybody that's godly at the game can still pick him up and be decent, although his tracking sucks on his skill 1. Skill 2 is, if you get caught by that, bro, you deserve to get caught by that. And his skill 3, they nerfed that for some damn reason. Like, I mean, I don't mind nerfing his damage, but his tracking is still weird, and I had never really liked his ult has always been, I feel like, very strong. Anyway, yeah, they butchered the homie Gotenks, man. They might as well just cut all his damn hair off at this point. They might as well just take away the Super Saiyan damn transformation from him. Just keep him base form. But I don't, why did I even touch Gotenks again? Didn't they nerf the man twice? I don't know. Like, man, whatever. Anywho, Krillin, obviously I do think Krillin is good, right? Just like Buu, I think they're both solid picks. Maybe team comp oriented. I think Buu probably fits on better teams, or better, maybe better lane partners or something. I don't know. Regardless, obviously Krillin does actually have damage, which is crazy. He's good at farming. I mean, he can snipe objective when necessary, right? Good for just hindering vision. Can be very, very annoying, but like I said, they're both honestly just solid picks. You can't go wrong with either. I actually really like laning with the Krillin, to be honest. I actually really do. It just gives me some comfortability as far as like being able to peel when I get blinded, or just allowing them to just walk back in a straight line from being blinded. You know what I mean? Because they can't see. But I actually do like laning with the Krillin overall. But yeah, I would definitely put him somewhere in A, maybe middle of A. I think Krillin is, I think he's, what do you mean, where is J? Krillin can be S. I wouldn't put Krillin on the same tier as 17 and Hit. That's the only thing. I do think Krillin is good for sure, but not 17 and Hit good. They buffed this man twice. I don't know why still. Like I said, the one buff was good enough to make him usable, but I don't know. But okay, somewhere near the top of A, I think that's fine with Krillin, right? Like these two in general. Maybe him, maybe more so in the middle. I don't know. Because I always try to like factor in laning partners, ability to farm, sniping, team fight capabilities, survivability, just disengage, engage, damage, support, etc. Right? So I'm not gonna go on too much longer for Krillin. You don't see much of Krillin? Yeah, it's because you have better options, right? You got 17, you got Hit. You have better options. But I actually haven't seen Krillin in a long time. I see Buu every now and then. I don't see 17 that much. But like I said, I don't consistently play in high level lobbies and stuff realistically. Hit, I see a lot. I wish I didn't. Ultimate Gohan, realistically, I still think he's the best technical character in the game. It's just because his CC I think they should give this man like Akuma levels type of HP low key. Like this man is very annoying, honestly. Like Gohan, you can nerf this man all you want. His abilities in general should not be what they are. Like realistically, bro, unless you get this man a 1 billion second cooldown on his skill 2. Like the last change that happened with Gohan, they nerfed the startup of his skill 1 and they buffed the second part of his skill 1, the blast part, I think. I mean, regardless, it's like, I don't know. If I'm being honest, I think he should have the lowest HP in the game. Is that some hater type stuff? Hell yeah, it is, brother. Like, Gohan CC just provides too much value. That's all it is, bro. He's so damn fast. I feel like he just has too much value with the CC, personally. When I hear a joke, what, me? You need one brain cell to use old on? Hey, he's not hard to use, yeah. They nerfed his strikes hits, but buffed his blast. Yeah, they nerfed the strike, buffed his blast. I forget which is his startup and which one is the second part of the skill 1. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, the value from his CC is actually crazy. So, obviously, I do still think he's the best technical character in the game. That's not changing for a while, to be honest. Unless somehow the meta is completely against him, which I don't see that happening for a while. One thing I can say, he's maybe more susceptible to like burst, obviously, as well as everyone else, but like he still has the CC to disengage, for Christ's sake, bro. Unfortunately, this man was formerly known as Z tier Gohan. Actually, both Gohans I had Z tier. Realistically, now I would argue maybe top of A, bottom of S. Realistically, I don't know. I would still probably put him above Buu and Krillin, but I would not put him above 17 a hit anymore. I do think he is definitely still usable. Not used as much for good reason. He got buffed. What was it? They buffed his skill 2, shorter charge for his stun, but then they hella nerfed his skill 3. They hella nerfed his skill 3. So I think now I'm seeing more damage builds on him, which he can, you know, he's a damage based like technical character, offensive like support. But I mean, realistically, probably bottom of S. Y'all think that's fine? Cause like, I feel like he's still better than Buu and Krillin, but like with the changes, maybe not as good as 17 and hit. Definitely not as hit anymore, hell no. So probably bottom of S. I think that's fine personally, right? Go figure. But like I said, he's very much still usable. I personally don't use him anymore because I used them all throughout season 0, season 1, and season 2, and I just wanted to change. So that's how it is. Maybe one of these days I'll pick up hit. Who knows? Maybe. I doubt it. So that is all the the technical placement is kind of crazy actually, because at one point in time, nah, never mind. Oof. Yeah. I'm actually happy to see some of the tech characters being nerfed. I wanted this man to get nerfed since the dawn of time because you get so much value from him, from how easy he is to use. I mean, obviously same with him, but ain't no way in hell they're gonna nerf him over. I'm actually surprised they even nerfed this guy. I thought they would just always overlook him, but anywho, can't nerf too many Gohans, right? Anywho, Gamas. We're on damage, so yeah, they nerfed Gohan. I honestly don't even know where to place Gamas after the CC nerf from their ult. Because what else did they nerf? I'm pretty sure they buffed something of Gamas. No, they nerfed this skill 1, right? Because he's still usable, he's just not broken. Gamas before was like, yeah, that's when he was still CC and everything. Skill 1 untouched. They didn't nerf the barrier during that time, so he was just tanking every damn thing. Right? Obviously, with the nerf of the barrier and with the nerf of his skill 1 and his ult, CC on his ult startup, it's like he's still usable. I guess he's more of a solid pick as opposed to being oppressive. You say you put him in S? I would put A. I would argue I would put him in A2 realistically, but the thing is, I'll see how I have it balanced out because A is good though. Like Buu, Krillin, they're good. Like Gamas are good, but it's like I don't fear Gamas much anymore, right? They don't have that survivability obviously because nerf to barrier. But they are still naturally somewhat tanky, but without the barrier, they're not as tanky and stuff. But yeah, I think high A or bottom of S is fine. Maybe interchangeable. Borderline. S, if you will. Yeah, they still do a lot of damage, but yeah, did they nerf? Wait, did they nerf his niche but strong? Yeah, fair. Bottom of S? Because I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of people on S. That's the thing. The Gamma Stump still gives a lot of shield. That's true. They do more. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you kind of have to run more damage-oriented builds because there's no point in running half baked defense cards and stuff. So, I mean, for now, I'll keep them here. But I'll tell you this right now: there's going to be a lot of people in S rank. I feel. Toppo, I mean, you stay in an A. That's a bump. I had you in B previously. Yeah. They buffed Toppo. You can't CC him during his counter, which I think is a skill 3, if I remember. It's been a while since I actually used him. You can't CC him no longer. He has not untargetable, but I was gonna say no construction, no obstruction. You can't mess with the man's bulge and pecs and everything during this counter. But yeah, he's also like a really solid pick. Like he's fine at taking farm. He's good on objective. I think he's good in team fights. One thing that definitely hurts him this meta as well as probably every other character, damage character, just characters in general, is just the nerf to defensive utility, or not utility, but like cards and stuff, dude. The barrier, and then like you can still use barriers, just not as good. So we in Fortnite no build now, no obstruction, no I did say no construction. Yeah, the clouds as well. The cloak, the clouds. Yeah, that. Oh man. Yeah, that's true. That's also another thing why hit obviously is not moving because of the clouds and everything. But yeah, he can't be CC out of his counter, which is good because it was literally no point of the ability if like half the damn game has CC. So I think A is fine. Maybe middle of A. Smack dab in the middle of A. I think that's completely fine. Oh, nice tier list. Yeah, I know, right? Can he land a counter in bush? I think that'll show. Won't that give him vision once he proc the counter though? But I think that's a fine placement for him, to be honest. Oh, this was like gets a little. I think DPS for me is gonna be a little harder this time around as far as placements because. Shoot. It's gonna be so weird having a Kefla and Kale in there, dude. Imagine having a Kefla, Kale, and Caulifla. Bruh. We have to do that. We need to pick Caulifla tank, Kale, Kefla DPS. We need to do this, by the way. We need to do this. I realistically don't know where to put her. I feel like if I put Gamas in S, I have to put her at the bottom of S too. I don't want to put them too far away from each other. I still think she has a little more value. Because, well, her burst, she's good at objective. And yeah, if you play like a good keep away Kale, then yeah, she's going to be annoying. You let her get stacked up. Eesh, Jesus Christ, bro. I'm still going to put her in S. Top of S. All right, hold on. Realistically, I will put her. I will say this. I will not put her in top 5 DPS. I will probably put her outside of it. Maybe. We'll see. I still, no. Because even the last patch, before Barry got buffed, I had her outside, her and Bojack outside the top 5 DPS, right? Because Vegito is a menace, so is Bardock, so is Broly. But I will put her above Gamas for sure, right? Like I've always been biased towards Kale. She's a little more telegraphic than some other characters. Obviously, if you see a Kale pressing up, I personally just assume she's gonna have ult up. So if anything, I'll just try to zone her out if possible. Not easy when she also has range herself, but it also depends on a laning partner too. If it's somebody like Bardock, it's gonna be so hard to get to her. Even Cooler is gonna stop all your dashes, or even somebody like freaking Vegeta is just gonna CC you. But regardless, Kale will always be. I think Kale has, no matter what they nerf, even if they nerf their skill 1 like they did initially, Kale for me has always been an S tier. I think Kale for me has always been an S tier. She's just so damn good because while not having CC other than her ult, she just has outrageous damage, you know? So we have Bojack And I've always hit them around each other for the simple fact that they're both ranged characters and you play them a little similar. You poke out, Bojack has more range, late game for sure. More CC. I mean, if you factor ult, then, you know, more consistent CC, I would say. I would always put Bojack over Kale, but I don't... okay, how about this, man? Like... Because I personally would put him over her. I don't know. Now, actually, you know what? This season, I'm gonna put her above Bojack this season. Because I got a different build for Bojack this season as well. So, because of the barrier nerf, I did have barrier on him before. I mean, no, I still run barrier on him. I have a more offensive build now because it's like some point going all defense anymore. Yeah, for this season, I'm gonna put him a little behind. I'll keep him maybe like low of S rank for this season. He's still really good though. Yeah, the build up definitely hurt him for sure, because that's what I literally rock. Yeah, that's why I build up, barrier, and then like double vanish. I don't even run any of those anymore. I have snowball. I still run barrier because I don't want to get one shot from burst. Stupidly enough, I still get one shot from a 96 stack certain. We'll talk about that character when I get there. Yeah, I think it's good, but just because of the cards, not cards, but yeah, the cards, the barrier, he's gonna be a little lower than, because she don't really need it. Just build all damage on her. Yeah. Broly for me is still top 5 DPS in the game. He is still top 5 DPS for me in the game. Obviously with all the defensive nerfs, it's just gonna make him go crazy. I'll go stupid, I'll go crazy. But damn, man, Broly's annoying, dude. His ult is good, his skill 2 is good, his skill 3 gives him a reset on his skill 2 and skill 1. His skill 1 is... all of his skills are damn good, bro. He's just such a good character. And I hate... okay, I don't hate him. Okay? He's just so good. And he's even better with all the man. Bro, not even a character, bro. He's a deity at this point. Nah, bro, there ain't much to say about Broly, man. Still top 5 for me for now. Oop. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Oop, for me, is the best DPS in the game. I'm not even joking. I think he's overtuned personally. 96 stacks is ridiculous. Ridiculous. He's never gonna run out ever again in life. Ever. He's no, bro, he's never gonna run out of stacks. His ult will one-shot you no matter what. It one-shot me full HP through my barrier when it was up. Same level. No, I'm not surviving no oob ult. I don't think anybody can survive a oob. Maybe certain characters, right? But I don't think there's any DPS in the game that can survive it. I don't think there's definitely not a technical character that can survive it at max stacks. And it's so easy to get his damn stacks. It's so silly. He goes from being underwhelming, needing a buff, to becoming in the same conversation with the homie Jesus Lord and God. Like, hello? He do so much damn damage. At this point, I'm not gonna say I'm tired of seeing him. Only reason I'm not that annoyed of Oob is because the simple fact he's been overshadowed. He's just been not that great overall. So I'll give him that. But I personally think he is one of the best characters in the game. That is a ridiculous buff he has received, and honestly, the biggest change to this tier list. He's insane, absolutely insane. Even so much, I don't even want to use him anymore. Like literally, I'm happy for him, but boy, when they nerf him like that one character I would not speak of, it's like, oh, happy days. Whatever. 18. Bro, why did they touch her again? Pause. I don't know why they even nerfed her. They took away her damn CC from her skill too. So, yeah. They already nerfed her Destructo Disc. They already nerfed her Excel Dance when she came to the game, which was, I think it was Excel Dance from the beta. Yeah, she's broken in the beta. Dude, it's so crazy seeing where 18 went from the beta, first beta session, to now. I realistically, maybe bottom of B. Yeah, bottom of B. I wouldn't even do that to her. I don't know what this character is. I wouldn't even do that to her. I'll put her at least a bottom of B. I'll put some respect on her. Oh yeah, she got the HP buff, which is funny. It's like, Damn. That's like you having a child, you grounding your kid, and it's like you come back in the room, so, oh, I got snacks. I'm sorry for grounding you though, but you can get these snacks though. Like, don't give me no damn HP buff. You're gonna take away my silence that I had. Hello? Whatever. Anyway, Piccolo. Obviously, Piccolo for me, still one of the best DPS in the game. I still put him in top 5. Easily top 5. Really good peel. Really good damage. Arguably, probably the best character in Superstar, if I'm being completely honest. Probably one of the best characters in Superstar. I would say top 5 as far as like Superstar goes, because obviously everybody's good with Superstar, but some characters benefit a lot more than others because some characters have a slower start of the game, you know? People like Threeu really isn't that threatening early game. You have people like Bojack really isn't that threatening early game, but when you get a Superstar, it kind of helps them not be as slow to get good during like mid and late game. I could have explained that better. They can get better in the game faster with Superstar. So people like Bojack get benefits more. Kale, I would say, yeah. Broly, I think is still perfectly fine even without Superstar, right? But even though with Superstar, he's actually a monster. Just skill 2, skill 3. He get all the skills. I don't think it makes much of a difference. No, yeah, he can just wipe the farm. Never mind. It's max skill 2. It's ridiculous. Obviously, I think he's one of the best Superstars in the game. Toppo doesn't really affect much, I feel. 18, it's okay. Hit, I don't think it's that crazy, but obviously it does make him better. Gohan, same with him. But yeah, Piccolo, he's just good. Good. Max out skill 1 and 3. Don't even touch 2 to 1 and 3 are maxed. Realistically. Trunks is usable. He's good. I would put him at the top of A rank. So he got a cooldown buff, I believe, on the release of Super Vegito. And then they buffed his early game HP. Late game is going to be less, which is perfectly fine. By that time, he shouldn't be initiating or engaging fights anyway without his tank or anyone else. However, unless you can get in and get out, you know you can, right? Early game, he is very much usable now. So Trunks is a nice, solid pick. Like he's always been good at getting farm, right? Getting objectives, he has the burst damage. Like he just needed that early game survivability. You know what I mean? You have no choice sometimes when your team is selling. True. You can even block 18 secure. Yeah, you can, which is crazy. And her, yeah, that's true. And you can ult farm too with her damn ult. You can, oh yeah. I don't know, I said that twice. I could have said that sentence better if I'm being realistic. I'm gonna have to argue this over after this is over. Wait, we'll do. When your team is selling, isn't 18 supposed to go for bosses in the first place? She's not. If anything, she's more so like a just pick off whoever, right? Just go for the secure of the other team, right? She's not really supposed to go for bosses at all. She's like, I envision her like Gwen in League of Legends, where she's like a split pusher. Because can Gwen play back to front? Because Gwen, she's top lane, but Gwen obviously is very much different because she's actually bulky. She's a bruiser. Split pusher. Anywho, League of Legends aside, I think, who the hell was I even talking about? Oh, Trunks. Trunks is a solid pick. Like A rank, all solid. Good job. He's usable. He's good. Vegito is one of the best DPS in the game. You talking about the nerf to all the barrier and defensive cards? Oh, hell yeah. Mr. Team Fight. Because realistically, you don't really go for objective. If anything, you don't also want to engage a fight, but I don't want to say you want to engage fight with Vegito, although he does have iframe on his ult, but more so the follow-up, I guess. So like if a BARDOCK goes in, skill 2, Vegito go in there and smack them like they owe you something, you know what I mean? Like I feel like he should not be engaging a lot of scenario, but definitely the follow-up, right? But yeah, this man wants a team fight. He wants the team fight for sure. So less about getting objective, which you can obviously still do damage to, but more about keeping them away from objective and just pressuring them away from the point. Vegito is so damn good, but he's also not easy to use. Trust me, I know. I suck with them. So, oh, wait. Oh, wait. Let's actually talk about that. So, Broly over Vegito, you would think? Because Broly can get bosses and fight 1v1 by himself. Very true. I think his best role is running around and chipping the team fights. Well, more so than chipping because he does a lot. So I'll do this. I'll do that. I wouldn't mind them even being interchangeable, but yeah, as far as yeah, because he's better for objective. No problem 1v1. Obviously, he's better at team fights, but he really only excels in multiple targets as opposed to single target. AKA, I think he's better in team fights versus lane. Broly is really good in lane, really good at team fights in general too. So, yeah, his ult is so good, yeah. Yeah, but as far as using a Broly versus Vegito, it's very, very much easier to use Broly than Vegito. Like, usability for sure. But overall, I don't think it's bad. They can be interchangeable, maybe, but I can see why you would say Broly is better. I can definitely, I can see that for sure. This is what I mean by a lot of people are going to go into S rank, by the way. So that's why I wanted to put Gamas maybe at the top of A. Maybe next to Trunks, but we'll see. Threeu. I don't know. I don't think he's top 5 anymore. I want to say he's still A, but if I put him in A, I'm putting Gamas down here. There's just no way. If I put him in A, I'm putting Gamas down here. Because the thing is, he's usable. He's also one of the best superstar characters, I feel, because his early game is so bad. But early game was never the issue for him, more so just mid to late game. Also play a good keep away. He could be annoying max stacks. Just very, very annoying to even try to get to him. The TP in and just damage late game. Yeah, because damage early game got nerfed. Kamehameha in general. I'm fine with the top of A. He doesn't do that much damage anymore. It's so crazy because I feel like even if he doesn't, with the nerf to barrier, it's noticeable. But I feel like he still can do some damage though. I don't want to say to completely offset his whole entire nerfed Kamehameha wave or Kamehameha, but with the barrier being nerfed plus like a superstar, yeah, and then snowball. I don't know. I feel like some of his damage is still there. I think it's enough to be usable at least. Yeah, he has to run Snowball, Giant Slayer to do. Yeah. I'm fine with putting him at the top of A. I'm fine with that. Super Saiyan Goku. This is gonna be hard. Goku has always been hard. Last time I still had him up there before. Did Goku get nerfed when BARDOCK came out? I know he got nerfed when Vegeta came out, right? That's still the same balance changes. He didn't get altered or anything, right? No, I don't want Oob nerf. No. I wouldn't mind it if he did, but you know what? You're right. It's fine, bro. It's February, man. Let the man shine. Let the king glow. Okay. So yeah, they took away a stagger, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think his biggest nerf, it comes with the Spirit Bomb, which is still usable. It's just slow. It's just slow. However, I'm still putting him in S rank. I'm not even joking, dude. I'm still gonna put him up in S rank, and I could argue. Oh, this is tough. Realistically, I still want to put him in top 5 as number 5. Realistically, I want to put him in top 5 as number 5. But because even they took his C. No, they didn't. They took a stun away and they replaced it with a slow, which is still good because even after the stun, however long you were stunned for, try to vanish out and get away from it. But with the slow, you're just gonna be slow. Like you're still gonna be unable to get off a follow-up attack like a Kamehameha, right? So I mean, you can still do your actions in slow, but not stun. I get it. They can still react after the fact, but I think he's still used. Yeah, the Kaioken got, wait, the Kaioken got buffed. That's seriously where he is. I'm trying to think because I mentioned that Goku for me is going to be our replacement. How did Kaioken get buffed? Is it the same amount of charges all the way through? What was the Kaioken buff? Oh, okay. He only has one charge. That's what it was. He only has one charge as opposed to 3 charges, I think. I don't know. Like, better than Kale? I don't know. Better than Bojack? Probably. Better than Threeu? Yes. One charge, but longer. Okay, realistically, in like high level play, where would y'all play Super Saiyan Goku? Where would y'all play Super Saiyan Goku? Because I'm actually conflicted. I'm actually genuinely conflicted because I honestly don't know. I mean, the Spirit Bomb is still, it's not like it's bad. It just gotta change your timing a little bit. Now it's a store of 1. I haven't seen much Goku lately. I mean, yeah, that's true. I haven't seen him much lately either, but it's not like he's bad at still getting objectives. Like, it doesn't change the fact that he still has a good amount of burst damage, not as much as it used to be, but I mean, realistically, it's always going to be riddled with Oob, Vegito, and Broly. And Piccolo every once in a while, because not many people pick him for some reason. Well, not many people are good as Piccolo. Where the hell would I put Goku? Goku is sorry for me. I don't know where to place this, man. Yeah, I even see a little more Trunks as well. Oh, this is tough. For now, I'll put him here. For now, I'll put him there. Do I have? Ooh. Daima. Wait, hold on. Kale might be top 5 DPS. Is that crazy to say? Kale being top 5 DPS, is that crazy to say? I don't think it is. But I mean, burst damage is better than ever now. So I think that's perfectly fine. Okay. I can see that. Daima. I mean, after it's like Pansy Bomb nerf and stuff, and what else did they nerf of? What was the last change of Daima Goku? Was it just his skill 1, his bomb? Yeah. I mean, so she technically gotten stronger. For sure. Oh, wait, his overall damage? Oh, his strike. Damn. Okay. Bro got deleted. Okay, for sure an A then. Maybe I will put Trunks above. No, I'm putting Trunks up top. I'll keep going here. Daima there. Toppo. Threeu. I would do something like that, I suppose. I think Trunks is fine being at the top of A, right? Like I do see a little more Trunks. That buff did make him usable, which I'm glad. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him for sure. So I don't put Daima that low. Oh my God. I guess. I mean, they did nerf the hell out of him. Yeah, he can clutch secure for sure. I think that's why I just have all the DPS. I think that's fine. Ooh, obviously number one for me. Broly. Dude, and just imagining Kefla's abilities, and I don't even know what her damage would even look like. She has not a single ounce of CC in her kit, just like Kale. Okay, Kale's, oh yeah, but that's it. It's like every 100 seconds. I need to see, because with the nerf to those defensive cards, oh, sorry, barrier. Oh, and build up. I really want to see how much damage Kefla gets off, because her peel, her vanish with the divine draw, the vanish recovery, reduction, bro, whoa. She's really about to be like Barry Allen. She's gonna be, y'all know how in old Dragon Ball, how they used to fight and they used to just like start throwing hands in the air and start teleporting all over the screen? That's gonna be Kefla, except at range, at long range. That's gonna be Kefla, just teleporting all over the place. So you know what?
Should I take it from
Let
here?
me lane her with a Gohan, because I'm not putting her in bot lane. Not with no goddamn cooler.
And for your foray, just follow.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, homie. I wouldn't mind using Kefla in bot lane. If the opposing team has a cooler, I'm going straight up in top lane. If I don't see a cooler, I think it's okay to use her bot. She can just poke Bardock. She can just poke. Technically, she can poke cooler, but you got to be really, really careful. I wouldn't even risk that. I just run her top. You can just poke Vegeta. I just run her top lane. I'm not even joking, bro. Kefla to flash. I would just run Kefla top lane. I'm not even. Sorry, that is the placement I have for DPS. Honestly, not bad. I mean, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 DPS characters in the game. So, you know, I think that's a fine, very fine placement for them so far. Or just, I may switch them around later on, but we'll see. Baby, did this make it a buff? No, yeah, Cooler's annoying. And with her dashing the way that she does, I'm keeping her far away from Cooler as possible. Everyone else, sure, you can probably just zone them out. But if Cooler dashing towards you, just prepare the dog meme to where you're cooked, because you are. Because that's what I feel when I'm using a damn Bardock in a cool lane with Cooler. 2 of my cooldowns are just GG's. Ay. All right, who am I grabbing? He got buffed in season 2. I don't think he received the buff since then. And plus, with the nerf to barrier, and apparently him building damage and get a regen from that. Nah, yeah. Realistically, I think Baby's a very good tank. I think I had him in A last time. Top of A. Looking at the other tanks, either bottom of A or bottom of S or top of A. What are y'all thinking for him? Yeah, red Carson, baby. Because I don't play the man whatsoever. I even wanted to actually play him. I'll put him here. Right now, I'll put him at the top of A for now until I see the other placements of some of the other characters. And we'll just go on with that. Yeah, we'll go on with that. I think that's fine. Like, he's good. He's solid, maybe more than solid. S is just really freaking good. Z is just nerf. That's realistically what it is, bro. Z tier nerf, S tier really good. Probably the most common characters picks you will see. You can argue the bottom argue these two. I mean, they're at this point borderline S, I guess. But A rank, really solid. Some maybe more than solid. B is like, why? And that's all we have. We only have Z, S, A, and B. That's it. Zamasu. I don't like that people are picking him up. I don't like that one bit. Now, I will say this. I am not a Zamasu main. I have not used this man since the first beta, aka basically I have never used this man a day in my life because anybody I use in the beta don't even matter anymore, realistically. I will put him no lower than mid A realistically. A lot of people are picking up Zamasu and I don't like that. One bit, man. Because I feel like he also is really good at team fights as long as you have his passive. I think maybe like him or baby, him or baby, him or baby, him or baby. Maybe interchangeable? I'm not sure. I'm still going to put Trunks above them though. I think that placement is fine. I'll keep it like that. Skill 3 on Superstar is insane. Your face on skill 3 is Superstar. Sorry, I said that backwards. I would put it like that because if I had to pick between Baby and Zamasu nowadays, I kind of rather not fight a Zamasu, honestly. He's a little annoying. Baby's annoying for sure. I still hate him, one of my least favorite characters in the game. But I would probably rather much deal with him than Zamasu, unfortunately. It's sad. It didn't always used to be that way, by the way. This is more of a recent change to all the defenses nowadays. Goddamn. Cell. It's so unfortunate because he's only good mid-late game. I honestly don't know. I'm actually afraid if they were to buff this man. I'm actually very, very afraid. I'm going to put him like... All right, somebody got to go to B. Which one of y'all bums going to be? I mean, I think this is fine. Have a majority of the people in A rank. Realistically, I think A is fine. Mid, low A is fine with Cell because early game has always been bad. Mid to late game, he's good. Guy is actually quite scary. Quite scary. So, you put him in B? Realistically, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm seeing more B's than A in the chat, so I'm going with the majority. I can see this. Because... I still think bottom of A. Because when I look at Cell and I look at these other goofballs, it's like... His ult is still really good. He can still be annoying in CCing. He can still take objective. I mean, you can still pick off. You're actually better in laning phase than you are in mid-late game as far as like team fight, which you shouldn't be doing. You should just be picking people off. Like, they have very, very niche strengths. Who the hell did I just... Bro, you crazy. Same... Well, his situation is just more as early game. Everything else is fine, I feel. Even I downplayed his regen early on in the process, right? Of the game coming out in the first seasons and whatnot, but his regen is actually not that bad. Just need to know how to use it, which I don't clearly. If he gets another buff, absolutely. If he gets a buff, this man, I will tell you this right now. If he gets any sort of buff to his early game, I could argue he's gonna jump up to like S, bottom of Z. I'm not even joking. Like, he is so damn good late game, mid game. It's just so disgusting. I mean, he's a disgusting creature. Look at the man came out of Trunks' time machine, right? The pod. It's ugly. It's hideous. Disgusting. Sucking the soul out of people. But his early game is atrocious. Even if you get superstarred, it's just going to slow you down to get in perfect form because you're going to be spamming your skills. Like, your skill 1 will hinder you from getting perfect form, if I'm being honest. Unless you are really fighting that much. So, HP adjustment, I feel that. Yeah, he needs the same buff 18 got with her HP, same with Trunks. If he gets an HP adjustment, I'm going straight back to Cell. I don't know what his matchup is like against Bardock. I think Bardock has the advantage early game. Yes, Bardock, but late game, I think Cell might be a little tough for him to handle. I think it's kind of, I think they can kind of deal with each other late game, mid to late game as well. Because Bardock does have Peel, but he also has CC. Skill 1 slows. Skill 2 grabs you in ways that he shouldn't be doing, because you shouldn't be grabbing nobody like that without consent, sir. No, yeah, early game, everybody beats this man up low key, but like late game, it's a fight. It does. Like, they both can prevent each other from running away. But the thing is, like, mid to late game, I promise you, bro, Cell is not going to run away. That man will become the stalker that he is. But for now, we'll keep him in B no longer. Yeah. Like I said, borderline A, I feel, but early game is big. Especially with building up, snowball, then build up in general not being that great, burying there's just so many factors, I feel. Cooler. Ooh, I'll put Cooler in S. Cooler's really good this meta. I feel like Cooler's CC is so much more useful this time around, because we're gonna get more people with dashes. Vegito. Wait. No, it doesn't really affect Vegito though. It's only Vegito skill 2. You don't. Okay, sorry. Less of Vegito, more of a lot of other characters. Okay, more of people like Bardock. More of people, anybody with a dash. Okay, if they have a multiple cooldowns with dash, I'm sorry, bro. Cooler is gonna like eat that up real quick. But if it's just one cooldown with the dash, not much of a problem, I say. Like, Vegito's fine, right? Just skill 3. Whoa, wait, does he actually affect Vegito's skill 3? Because he's gliding while doing it. So does he actually affect Vegito's skill 3? Because I don't, does Vegito get a movement increase on a skill 3? Or is it just you can move while doing it? Because if he gets a, oh shit, okay, so I guess he gets faster with the skill 3. Okay, so damn. Yeah, in laning phase, he could probably handle Vegito a little more, because like I said, Vegito definitely benefits versus multiple targets as opposed to 1v1. So Cooler's really nice. Cooler's really nice. I even contemplated him picking him up, but if I'm being honest, I still like Bardock way too much. But I think that's a fine placement for Cooler. One of the best tanks in the game. I mean, it's not like there's that many tanks in the game, but regardless, we're getting more and more, which is good. We're getting more and more tanks in the game. Fire. Caulifla. I've always had them interchangeable since 1992, bro. Like, even then, I had them interchangeable. And that was even before. No, he got buffed, right? So, like, Caulifla's still good. Like, the target mechanic, taunt is still good. Obviously, because we see that from Bardock. It's just a lot better with Bardock. But even then, I would put Cooler above her. I would put her a little less. Yeah, taunt is, like, that skill is still good. I think she's still good in general, just overall. Still's the pill. I don't remember what she builds. She can be very annoying for sure. Somewhere like mid to low S, I think it's fine. Or maybe I would just keep her right next to something like that, maybe. I think that's fine. I haven't used Caulifla since season, I think it might have been season 0. I don't think I used her in season, no, I think I used her in season 0 and 1. Did I? I don't remember. Escape, steel skin, defense style. I can see that. I can see that. Oh, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm like 80% sure he's still the best tank in the game, realistically. Like, all things considered. I think he is still the best tank in the game, personally. All things considered. So Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is also one of the characters I actually hate laning against. Because he's just so good. Right? Like, you would agree with that. Like, he still holds that title as the best tank in the game. And it's so crazy to think from the Z tier, what we had before, it just goes to show nerfed, and nerfed. Dude, it is insane. I have nothing to say about that, man. Good at farming, good at denying farm, CC, protecting objective, obviously, right? Not even just the shield, even just pushing away, just good at engaging, right? He can disengage. He's just a Super Saiyan 4. Like, what else do I need to even say about the man? He's just annoying. God, I don't see him as much. Obviously, the new shiny tank in town is being played a lot, but other than that, people still play cooler. People have been using more Zamasu. I see Baby every now and then. I don't even know who Cell is anymore. Caulifla rarely ever shows up, but she is also a sleeper pick, I would say. Right. So, realistically, yeah. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, I will put him in Z tier. Still think he's the best tank. Vegeta, I'm going to put him in an A. I will probably put him below Baby and Zamasu for this season because not as tanky late game. You would say B? Oh, damn. Hate it on the Prince of all Saiyans? Why do you call himself the... Bro, call yourself the king. I get why he does. I'm joking. I get why he calls himself the prince, right? What the hell? Hold on. Uber? Oh, shoot. Right. Oh, sorry. We have... That's rough. Who was I? Oh, the tank. Sorry, I brain fart. I like that my phone will say, wait, Uber. Just a late taking out the account. Vegeta. It does. I'm not joking. Build up Barry got nerfed. Yeah, they both got nerfed. Yeah, Vegeta probably is like the least damaging tank, dude. Like, even BARDOCK has a lot more damage than he does. BARDOCK is a better tank. BARDOCK is a better tank in general. It's like it's no point even comparing them, to be honest. Realistically, I can say that. At least Cell is probably better late game, mid game than he is. I mean, we could probably talk about this being A, but for now, I'll put him in B. Last character. He can, yeah, you can run Giant Slayer with him. Maybe too easy Giant Slayer and then like Defense Stop or something. BARDOCK. Obviously, I'm going to put BARDOCK in S tier. I may put him at the top of S tier. Right? Yeah. I may put him at the top of S tier. Only because it's the best farming move in the game. I mean, yeah, but it's not hard for people to farm late game anyway. I mean, look at Bojack. Hell, look at look at Oob, for Christ's sake, right? Zamasu. Like, plenty of people are really good at farming. Vegito, for Christ's sake, bro. Right? Broly, for Christ's sake. Literally one of the best farmers in the game. I'm not even joking. So, realistically, I would put Bojack borderline S. A borderline S. Yes. Realistically, I think Oob is the best character in the game. They buffed this man to Kingdom Come. Not even to Kingdom Come. To all hell. This man is actually ridiculous now. Absolutely ridiculous. No matter, I feel like he can actually one-shot any DPS in the game. Even if you have barrier up. I've been one-shot multiple times with barrier still up, full HP. And it's like, What you say F me for, bro? Like, I'm catching a stray, literally. Also, I kind of run it too, so that's my fault. But it does have a little width to it, right? It's not just all long, it's kind of wide. Pause. So it can't catch you off guard, especially if you have no cooldowns to dash away. I mean, you can just vanish, but it depends on your reaction time or if you're even expecting it. So realistically, it will be soon, Sir Blue. I just talked to Toshi. You're wild for that. Yeah, Oob, I feel like it's the best character in the game. It's ridiculous how they buffed that man. So we have how many characters in the game? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 21, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 29. We have 29 characters in the game right now. So less and less are Z tier. The closest person to Z tier will be Broly. Will literally be Broly. I'm not even joking. Realistically, but yeah, this is what I think the best tech, literally the best tech, the best tank, the best damage is what if I'm being honest. Man, get me out of here, this freaking broken bastard overtuned boob. And yeah, that is my tier list, y'all.